Live from the Unified Fairfield, you're watching the Channel 35 WOHM Morning News with Anchor Lady Michelle Wahng and the #1 anchorman in Iowa, Kris Beard. And now the news.
Hello, and welcome to the Channel 35 Morning News.
Hello, Unified Fairfield, and hello, announcer. I expressly ask to be respected as an anchor woman.
Okay. In today's top story, the U.S. crime rate fell to an all-time low. Over the past 6 months, the national crime rate statistics revealed that it was due to the Invincible America Project, where a large group of city yogic flyers have assembled to practice the Transcendental Meditation Siddha program. We now go to Guru Devin at the Maharishi University of Management's Golden Dome.
Thank you, Kris. I'm here at the Maharishi University of Management Golden Dome with longtime yogic flyer who I'm told called himself Darth Vader. So can you tell us a little bit about the Invincible America project you're involved with?
Sure. The purpose of Maharishi's Invincible America project is to positively influence the collective consciousness of our surrounding community and all across the United States.
And how long have you been working with the project?
About 5 years now.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about the project?
Well, we gather a large group of siddhas in an area to practice the Transcendental Meditation Siddha program. It's a group that's a bit larger than the square root of 1% of the entire U.S. population, but that's all that's really needed for us to raise the level of coherence in the field of collective consciousness. More coherence in the field of collective consciousness means less stress in a society, and less stress in a society means less crime, violence, illness, unhappiness, and economic problems.
Wow, thanks for all your hard work. That really makes me want to become a Siddha. I can see why they call you Darth Vader.
What are you talking about? My name's Ben.
Well, back to Beard and Wahng in the studio.
Thank you, Guru Devin. That was really great.
That was terrific.
In a related story, Congress just passed a bill to mandate consciousness-based education in all public schools utilizing the Transcendental Meditation technique. The bill was unanimously passed after studies were presented showing that students in schools using the TM technique had scored substantially higher on their standardized tests, as well as reduced dropout rates and violence in school. What do you think about that, Kris?
In the housing market, one area has seen substantial growth due to high demand for Stapachiveda homes. In many areas, the demand is so high that homeowners are demolishing houses that have been in their families for generations. The existing homes were taken down to build Stapachiveda, and in all instances, they were built utilizing LEED certification and paving the way for future city planners.
For our viewers at home who are unfamiliar with Stapachiveda housing, it is a form of architecture that aims at making buildings that have floor plans and proportions that mimic patterns found in nature. In fact, the floor plan of our very broadcast studio is built in accordance with natural law, with our office buildings supporting eastern-facing views, and our stages also facing east, which helps boost productivity and clearly makes for the best news broadcasts ever. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Channel 35 Morning News. Don't you enjoy Gandharvit music and the blissful relaxation you get from hearing it? Then you will love our TM Life collection of the most popular Gandharvit music from across the world. No collection of this magnitude has ever been put together. You will hear old favorites like Come On Baby Light My Pitta, Pranayama Polka, Shake It Like This, Like This, Like This, Jay Guru Dev. All these and more can be yours for only 99 cents, so call now.
Shipping and handling and identity theft fees may apply. Hunger got you feeling down? Need a quick snack? Then be a hunger hero and reach for a can of Boyaharshi. Every can is loaded with 100% delicious vegetarian organic goodness. Boyaharshi, good.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday at the Dome. It's golden, golden, golden. Watch them bounce, fly, and get crazy. Sunday at the Golden Dome. Make your Sunday a blissful one. Have you seen this man? Have you been this man? Were you aware that coming out of transcendental meditation too quickly might make you feel like this man? Take your time coming out, at least 2 minutes, and make your day a blissful one, and turn this guy into these guys. Channel 35 Morning News.
Welcome back to the Channel 35 OHM Morning News. Next up, we have Michelle, who is joined by a very special guest, Dr. Tread Fravis, from the Pioneers of Meditative Science.
Thanks, Kris. Dr. Fravis, hi. It is so great to see you. I know all about PMS. It's great to have you here today.
It's great to be with you, Miss Wahng.
So, you're here today to talk about some breakthrough in medical technology?
Yeah, actually, I brought a little device with me. It's a gadget that's able to read all 3 of your pulses.
What do you mean, Dr. Fravis? I'm sure my audience, as well as myself, only thought we had 1 pulse. But you say we have multiple? I'm so intrigued. Tell me more. And just talk straight to my audience. They love that.
Well, Miss Wahng, you're actually right. We only have 1 pulse, but we have 3 main aspects of our pulse that we're able to measure now. These 3 aspects correspond with the 3 doshas that you have constituting your entire physiology. The first dosha, Vata, is comprised of the elements air and space. This dosha has the energy of movement and can be characterized as being snake-like. It also has qualities that can be described as dryness, coldness, lightness, and roughness. It is mainly responsible for the functioning of your nervous system. The next dosha is Pitta, which is comprised of fire and water and governs the functioning of various organs in your body, including your heart. It is the energy of transformation, so it is responsible for digesting all the things that life throws at you and all the food that you throw into your mouth. It has frog-like characteristics, including heat, sharpness, oiliness, and smoothness. The last dosha is Kapha, which is made of earth and water, and comprises the fluids in your body. This dosha is symbolized by the swan and has qualities such as coldness, heaviness, wetness, and is dense and dull. To maintain the optimum homeostasis in your body, you want to keep these 3 doshas in balance with one another. Failure to do so can result in mild to severe health risks. The way we find out how the doshas are manifesting in our physiology at any given time is by taking our pulse and examining it for these qualities. But today we have a much easier way to gather the data on our doshas, and that is with the new Ronco Dosha Pulse Reader. This device is completely solar powered and made from recycled cabbage. Miss Wahng?
Jay Guru Dev.
Nice job, Michelle.
Thanks, Kris. But my eyes are up here. Jeez. Back to you, Kris.
In world news today, Israel announced a peace treaty with Arab nations. Israel said that they would dismantle their stockpile of nuclear arms following the agreement of the Arab nations stating they would abandon their nuclear research program as well as their long-range missile defense program that was so rigorously sought by Iran. Experts say that this new peace treaty is a direct result of the TM City program being implemented in the Middle East since the building of the Golden Domes in the region. As a result of revisiting the studies that were performed in the Middle East during the 80s that showed a direct correlation with the number of yogic flyers representing the square root of 1% of the population, and demonstrating that the Maharishi effect on crime, violence rates, and uplifting the economies. This had been shown by modern-day physicists that in the unified field, which shows that the collective consciousness can be influenced by the Maharishi effect to generate peace in the region. Let's go to our political analyst for his insight on this. Okay.
Well, I'm really hopeful this one lasts. The future is a bit brighter as we go now to our man on the street, Guru Devin. What's new, Guru?
Thanks, Michelle. I'm here at MEM Sustainable Living Building in Fairfield, Iowa.
What's that in your hand, Guru?
I'm holding the prototype to the world's smallest and most efficient wind-powered generator. It's currently supplying the energy to this building, and we even have it powering our camera equipment. This generator was designed and built here at MUM by the Sustainable Living Department. They asked me to be very careful with it